So what we're going to do right now, we're going to do a synopsis or summary of season 10. So there was a couple things I forgot to mention in the finale, which is premiering, or which actually just premiered about 20 minutes ago. So I wanted to talk about the shirt a little more. I wanted to give an update on the jacket because I kind of started it in the finale, but I finished it later. And then, of course, we're going to try some new cigars. So first cigar that we're going to try for this synopsis is a Montecristo. I'm not sure if I've had a Montecristo before, but I'm going to be trying this out today. It's a Montecristo. It's a Toro size cigar. Has some cedar wood. Of course, lighter and cutter. So let's go ahead and get this lit up. Again, it doesn't matter how much I cut, somebody gonna say something. So alright. First impressions. It has an easy draw and pull to it. I don't like the taste of it. However, as you can tell, the aesthetics hitting. The aesthetics hitting. Okay. So, motivation for season 10. I wanted the Zara vest. Why did I want this vest? Because I had a crossover bag that was way too heavy on my shoulders, and it's kind of hard to move around, especially I wanted just to go for a light jog or run, pick up the pace. It's not a race. The Zara jacket I don't know why I keep saying jacket. The Zara vest, after shipping and handling and taxes, was going to come up to $81.47. And I thought about it, I slept on it, and I still wanted it. I was like, I'm gonna get it. I made that choice and decision. I was tired of thinking about it. And it's the 10th month of the year. And I wanted to start season 10 at a certain time. Now, by the time I had to make this decision, the Zara jacket wasn't gonna come until the 4th. Now, I'm going through work and I see a T-Rex. I'm like, oh man, this would be so cool. Zara jacket, Zara vest, T-Rex, all of that. But at the same time, trying to save, trying to budget. I'm not trying to spend not too much on certain things. So, I keep walking around work. Same day I see the dinosaur. Keep walking around. I see this. Now, it's an American Eagle. This was a jacket. And it has 4 pockets instead of 3. I was like, I can work with this. Also, it was $20. Now, if the Zara jacket is $80 and I was gonna have to wait for it, and this was $20 and I can get it same day, I was like, I'm getting this one. So, mind you, I had just made the Zara order. I ordered it, canceled the order, then got this, boom. This plus the T-Rex still was less than half of what the Zara jacket was going to be. And what made me even happier was that it was October 1st. I'm like, 10th month of the year, starting season 10, let's go. So, the motivation was the Zara vest. The obstacle was the price. The solution, make my own vest. Now, yesterday was the 2nd. So yesterday in the 2nd, as I'm recording the live, we're making the final edit for season 10. There's a couple things I already kind of know. Number 1, I wanted to mix up the 2 jackets, but I wasn't going to finish that in one sitting anyway. It's going to take some time for that. So just the fact of even starting it was okay. So all I had to do was 1 patch. I did that. Now, I showed off the shirt, but there was one thing. It's something small, but it's just one thing I forgot to mention, so I wanted to mention it here. And so that's why this is a season 10 synopsis reaction, just going back, looking back. Almost like a season 10 reaction. Because I was also thinking about, what's some of my best seasons? And this one had me very excited. So I'm trying to study my excitement. So first things first. Here's the jacket. I cut it off. So I didn't like this jacket on me. For real. But there was parts of the jacket I did like. So I took the patches from here. I did this in the movie. Well, in that video, in the final. And I took the other patch off of here. So the patch that was here on this sleeve, there was 2 of them. It's again here. So I took one of those off. And I took off the patches on the side. Now this shirt, I've been working on it. And I think I'm finally done. There's nothing else I want to do. So finally, final version for this shirt. I think, for the most part. Got the cuts and rips there. Got the stitching there. Of course, the back go crazy. The back go crazy. Then, gotta burnt the sleeves. Now, the part that the slight little detail I forgot to mention was here. It says graffiti, and then it says Jung L. So, sometimes people ask me, why do I spell jungle the way that I do? So first of all, if you look at the back half of jungle, if you just look at the L and the E by itself independently, it does not pronounce L, right? So it would make even more sense if it was an EL and not an LE, phonetically, or even an AL. Like, you know how to say guys and gals? Jungal. It would make more sense if it was an EL or AL instead of LE at the end of jungle. So I switched it like that. But that's not why it's still not spelled jungle like that on the shirt. So why did I leave it as Jung L? Well, if you study psychology, you know that Jung is a famous psychologist. So when I had the Jung, I was like, Carl Jung. It's like a node or an ode, however you say it. You know how you give reverence? Carl Jung. And I just put the L. I put a dot in between the two, just for that. And then, so last but not least, well, what does the jacket look like? So before I put this jacket on, I want to say that it looks rough, but I can take it to a seamstress and say, hey, sew this into the jacket permanently. So here's what the jacket looks like now.